Let's see what starring in an iconic sitcom gets you. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air cast. Where are they now?
Excuse me, Mr. Top Dog, sir.
Pledge Banks, you only speak when you are spoken to.
Well, are you speaking to me now, or are you?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're discussing the careers of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air cast and seeing what they've been up to since the show ended in the mid-90s. James Avery, the actor who played Uncle Phil, passed away in December of 2013 from surgical complications and therefore will not be appearing.
Oh. Hell, I think you were in the process of storming out of here.
Thanks, Will.
Number 10, Tyra Banks.
Hey, look, girl, before you had me tossed in the clink, you might want to check it out. Uncle Phil's floor seats to the Lakers. So what's up? I'll pick you up like 6:15?
Will, I appreciate your asking, especially 3 hours before game time. I'm kind of dating someone right now.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was Tyra Banks' first credited acting role. She played Jackie Ames, one of Will's ex-girlfriends, for 7 episodes. It wasn't long before she started Tie Tie Baby Productions, which was renamed to Bankable Productions, and created both the Tyra Banks Show and the iconic America's Next Top Model.
Today you guys are gonna learn about acting! We're gonna learn about acting! Acting! That was fake!
Following the mega success of those shows, she took over from Nick Cannon as host of America's Got Talent in 2017. And she appeared on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue 2 years later, her 3rd time on the front of the magazine. So yeah, she still got it. Who knew the seemingly random actress playing Jackie would go on to become one of the biggest names in entertainment?
The testosterone is starting to reach a dangerous level. Carlton, do you want to dance?
You want to dance with me?
Number 9, Vernee Watson-Johnson.
Look at my boy, you really have changed.
Yeah, I'm handsome, huh?
No, you haven't changed. I hope he's not eating y'all out of house at home. Not at all. He's certainly not taking any food out of your mouth.
Before her role as Will Smith's mother Vi, Vernee Watson-Johnson saw success on various television shows, including Welcome Back, Kotter. She's remained one of the biggest character actors on television, briefly appearing in a wide variety of popular programs, including The Big Bang Theory, House, and 2.5 Men.
I just need to get to that gate before my girlfriend boards that plane. I need to tell her that I love her and I was wrong and I want to spend my life with her.
Sorry, you should have mentioned that before. We have a special fare for big romantic gestures, and it's $1,100.
Her most substantial role since Fresh Prince is that of Stella Henry on General Hospital, a role she's inhabited since 2017. This meaty role has earned her 2 Daytime Emmy Awards, one for Outstanding Guest Performer and another for Outstanding Supporting Actress. She's also set to star in the sitcom Bob Hart's Abishola, which will premiere on CBS sometime in the fall of 2019.
I'm looking for a nurse. Her name is Abishola. I wanted to thank her.
She's not on right now.
Do you have her address?
Oh, I can't give that out.
Would a pair of socks change your mind?
Honey, you in Detroit? You need to give me some money.
Number 8, Daphne Maxwell Reid.
Vivian!
It's celery, I swear.
Woo! Philip, what has gotten into you?
Oh, the incarceration of a felon always gets my juices pumping.
Daphne Maxwell Reid took over the role of Vivian Banks from Janet Hubert, and unfortunately, it proved to be the peak of her acting career. Much like Ross Bagley, who played Nikki Banks, Daphne Maxwell Reid has remained mostly quiet since her time on Fresh Prince, having received only intermittent acting credits throughout the years.
Honey, you've also got an infant son who needs you. In one piece.
I don't see Dan's wife giving him any heat over this.
From what Helen tells me, she ain't giving him any heat anywhere else either.
From 2003 to 2006, she appeared in 6 episodes of Eve, and she starred as Zilla Stewart in a UMC original called Jacqueline and Jilly between 2018 and 2019.
Empty bottles from 2 different pharmacies were found in her possession.
My granddaughter is not an addict.
Jilly's addiction is an accidental addiction.
Stop using my recovery as a veil. What? You're just avoiding your own issues, Mom.
She also owned and operated a film studio in Virginia called New Millennium Studios, although she and her husband sold the studio to a property management company in 2015 for almost $1.5 million. Number 7, DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Jazz, what are you doing here?
Shh. I'm on the list.
They think I'm the black dude from my squad.
Jeffrey Allen Towns and Will Smith were a Grammy-winning hip-hop duo called DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, and their career spanned from 1985 to 1994. And while his partner strayed from music to focus mostly on acting, Jeff is releasing fresh music to this day. Since he began solo work in 1998, he's released a wide variety of albums and mixtapes, with M3 being released in 2018. He's also produced countless pieces of music, and has worked with the likes of the Black Eyed Peas and Mac Miller. Luckily, he and Will remain close, and the two have even performed together on The Graham Norton Show and at various music festivals, including the MTV Summer Blast Festival in Croatia in the 2010s. Number 6. Joseph Marcel.
And boarding school's not so bad. Is it, Jeffrey? Jeffrey went to boarding school. Tell her, Jeffrey.
Madam, I went to boarding school. And then I went to therapy.
Joseph Marcel was, and is, a notable Shakespearean actor. He was a member of the Royal Shakespeare Company before his time on Fresh Prince, and while the show garnered him more attention, his heart was always on the stage.
I have a love for it. I'm told I do it. I have a facility for it. I do it very well. And it's the challenge of it. It is something that we are not expected to be able to do.
He serves on the board of the prestigious Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, a playhouse in London modeled after the old Globe Theatre. He also continues to act in various Shakespearean productions. The 2010s saw him portray Gonzalo, Titus Andronicus, and perform in Globe productions of King Lear and Much Ado About Nothing. It is a far cry from sitcom work, that's for sure.
With Lear, you see by his abdication of the kingdom, of the throne, of kingship, how the whole thing falls apart. It hangs on a single moment. If his daughter just said, "I love you, Dad," more than anything.
Number 5. Karyn Parsons.
I know everyone gets a little silly around midterms, but not at the dinner table.
I'm sorry, Mom. Will Smith is the scum of the earth.
Like Ross Bagley and Daphne Maxwell Reid, Karyn Parsons hasn't acted that much since the conclusion of Fresh Prince. She played Hilary Banks for all 6 seasons, and she hoped to continue her acting success with the show Lush Life, which she helped create, write, and produce.
I could be frying up chicken fingers in a hairnet. But no, I went the easy route. I went from my mother's house to my husband's house. Now look where I am. My house.
Unfortunately, the series was quickly canceled and forgotten. She also starred in an ABC sitcom called The Job, which aired for 2 seasons from 2001 to 2002. That was Karyn's last major acting role, although 2019 has her filming a television series called Fly, which will tell the story of the first all-African-American female flight crew.
I mean, you got a lot of other things going for you.
Like what?
Well, like the fact that you're... Well, look, you know that your hat always matches your shoes.
Talk about missing the obvious. Thanks, Will.
Number 4. Janet Hubert.
Well, what do you think?
What's that?
After 22 years of marriage, you still have to ask?
Oh, no, baby, I'm talking about this note here.
Janet Hubert is perhaps the most controversial actor of the Fresh Prince cast. She was fired from the show partway through the series, and it's reported that she and Will Smith did not get along on set.
Would you want to see him? Will? Mm-hmm. If I see him, and I would just say, "What's up?" You know?
Yeah.
Because I've done nothing wrong. Yeah. I can face them. I can face them, each and every one of them, because they know the reality of what that show was. It was a wonderful show.
In subsequent years, she has not been shy about voicing her displeasure with the show and its cast. And she even slammed a recent Fresh Prince reunion, saying, quote, "I have no interest in seeing any of these people." She has remained active in both film and television. And in 2013, she voiced Denise Clinton in the popular video game Grand Theft Auto 5.
I mean, what the hell going on here?
Wait a minute, Franklin, what are you doing here?
I live here. This half my house, too.
So you say? Anyway, Magenta is reinvigorating my femininity. So make yourself scarce. Boy, go. Go.
With pleasure.
Go.
Goodness.
And stay out of trouble.
As of 2018, Janet is starring in General Hospital, where she plays Yvonne Godfrey. Number 3. Tatyana Ali.
Now I'm mad. You knew about this, didn't you?
No, Will didn't do anything wrong.
That's right. You tell him, Ashley.
If anything, I should thank Will. He's the whole reason I transferred.
Whoa, whoa. Pull it back, baby. Pull it back.
Tatyana Ali started in showbiz at a young age, appearing on Sesame Street and Star Search as a child.
Tatyana Ali.
Who is that?
She continued her success with The Fresh Prince, where she played Ashley Banks for all 6 seasons of the show. She's remained active in both film and television, although she hasn't quite attained the same level of mainstream success that she used to have. Tatyana has also continued to pursue music throughout the years, though her only full-length studio album to date was 1998's Kiss the Sky. Her most substantial role was that of Roxanne in the soap opera The Young and the Restless, whom she played for 53 episodes between 2007 and 2013. In 2018, she started work on Fancy Nancy, a Disney Junior cartoon based on the children's books of the same name. Number 2, Alfonso Ribeiro. Talk about a career comeback. Alfonso Ribeiro sort of disappeared for a while there, and it wasn't until his appearance on Dancing with the Stars that he enjoyed a career resurgence.
Hello, welcome to the show, or as I call it, America's Funniest Home Videos. Because that's the name. Calling things by their name is one of my least interesting qualities, along with eating when I'm hungry and sleeping when I'm tired.
He has now replaced Tom Bergeron as host of America's Funniest Home Videos, and his famous Carlton dance can be seen in the video game Fortnite. In fact, this proved so controversial that Alfonso sued Fortnite creator Epic Games for their use of the dance.
In a new lawsuit against the games maker Epic Games, Ribeiro claims the company has made a fortune from unlawfully and unfairly misappropriating his creative expression, likeness, and endorsement without crediting or compensating him.
Unfortunately, he could not claim a copyright on the dance, and the case was dropped. Alfonso has also found work behind the camera, as he's directed numerous episodes of various television shows, including All of Us, Are We There Yet?, and KC Undercover. Number 1. Will Smith.
I guess I could kiss heaven goodbye, because it got to be a sin to look this good.
After Fresh Prince, it seemed like Will Smith's career knew no bounds. In fact, Forbes deemed him the most bankable star in the world. Despite being one of the biggest movie stars of the 2000s, Will disappeared from the limelight sometime around 2008. Though he appeared in Hancock that year and popped up here and there in the following years, he certainly wasn't the megastar he once was.
Call me an asshole. One more time.
That all changed with 2016's Suicide Squad, and he's now found himself solidly back on the A-list by starring as the genie in 2019's Aladdin.
Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali Ababa. Show some respect, boy, genuflect down on one knee.
Up next, he'll be starring in Bad Boys for Life, set to be released in 2020. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.